Welcome, everybody, to Why You Need These Drops. I am Michelle McKay with my amazing co host, Cynthia Bolden. And we have an amazing guest tonight, Miss Colleen Saunders from Canada. And has been a nurse for over 35 years, part of the transplantation team. So busy lady, but now she loves helping people in getting their greatest quality of life with these products. So we're so thrilled to have Colleen tonight. She's also part of our Wellness Academy fellow. And so she's going to share with us tonight why you need these drops, plus amazing nutrition, multi-plant nutrition through Vital One. So Colleen, I don't want to take any more of your time. So take it away, Colleen, and welcome to our call tonight. Thank you so much for being our
Well,
special guest.
thank you so much. And I just want to say what an incredible looking group of people on here tonight. So on Monday, and everybody's coming out of the holiday and the weekend. So good for you that you've joined us tonight. So thank you so much, Michelle and Cynthia, for inviting me tonight. So let's get started. I know that we're all visual learners, right? And so it's much easier to talk about it once we see it. So Michelle's just going to work the slides.
Oops. Uh-oh, good night. Don't you love digital technology? One
It's all
second. It's
good.
not
It's all
allowing
good.
me for a second. Just
You
let's
guys can
try.
pop in this in the chat where you're coming in from, what you're most excited about on this call today. Um,
Here we
there you
go.
go.
There. Can you see it now, Colleen? There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
So we usually always say this is the star of the show, but we've got some exciting other things to talk about tonight. How exciting is that, Cynthia and Michelle, right? So are you guys going to talk about the drops? You want me to talk about the drops?
Glad, glad for you to talk about the drops and just talk about, we love sharing, you guys, that a lot of times on the drops, some people are not following the foods list, or they're not taking them as directed, or they're having plateaus. So talk a little bit about that why we feel Vital One is such a great addition to the drops.
The
Uh-oh.
body balancing drops are truly remarkable. However, we still have a level of responsibility ourselves in our house, what we're putting in our mouth, right? And sometimes people, it's not perfect. And sometimes it is, but you still hit plateaus. You still are struggling with maybe the scale or the inches or whatever. And so that could be because we are missing some key pieces of nutrition, and it's really interesting. So the beta testing group, I think Michelle and Cynthia were both on it with on the beta testing group, right? And we got to start using the Vital One. And we had a lot of people that said, I've been on the drops. I've been doing this whole system for many years, and I finally lost some weight, right? They were finding that this is like the key. It's the key that was missing, the piece that was missing. Why? Because I worked in ICU and transplantation for 35 years, and I've been working with these products for the last 10. And I know gut health and I know cellular nutrition, and we were never getting all of it that we could until now. Vital One fills the gaps. It fills the gaps in our nutritional health that all parts of our body can benefit from. So I'll tell you, this product, we have the miracle fruit with Tahitian noni juice. And now we have the miracle tree when it comes to the moringa tree and the the grouping that they put together, the many, many benefits they put together. I love the box. Have you guys seen this beautiful box? And inside it says one formula, infinite benefits. Infinite to infinity. That right there tells us that this is something very different. This is not the same as what you've been taking with your vitamins and your supplements already or your greens. This is very different. This is very unique. Don't stop taking your Giving Greens. They've got your digestive enzymes in there, right? Don't stop taking your Optimals. They have all you need for your vitamins and your minerals. But this right here fills nutrient gaps in your whole diet. gives you better digestion, right? So it helps with our core cleanse, it helps everything, gives us more energy. And you know what, Michelle? I found that a lot of people that started the program, started taking Vital One with the program, it's that energy and the stamina that they really noticed a difference, right? And then the blood sugars. So if you're already having some issues with your blood sugars, this is going to help stabilize your blood sugars as well. Boom, boom, boom. Any way we can get more support for our bodies to function at their optimal, to be vitality, that is amazing. And the taste, delicious, right? We love it so much. So it's just so easy. Would you like me to talk about how simple it is to take?
Yes,
All
absolutely.
right. So it comes like this. How beautiful is the packaging, right? It's amazing. Now, Dr. Plant suggests that we put it in a shaker bottle, right? We have it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. And why is that? Because our gut, our our cells are ready for that level of nutrition. It is going to be amazing. It's going to go to all our cells of our body. So, an empty stomach, then take your drops 20 minutes after, or take your drops 20 minutes before. It fits in beautifully. And people say, well, if I'm intermittent fasting, can I take this? Absolutely. This will not break your fast. Um, so, no problem there at all. I'm excited, moving much for. Okay, do we have some more slides, Michelle, that we can look at on Vital One?
S- Sorry, I was having a little bit of difficulty for
It's
whatever reason
okay.
tonight. Let me try again.
I'm loving seeing everybody's comments in there. So who has, give me a 10 in the comments if you've tried, if yours has arrived and you've had your first sachet of this amazing product. 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh my goodness, look at all the tens. And if yours hasn't arrived yet, don't worry, it's coming. We're all getting very anxious to get it in our bodies. With your drops, I got a little emotional because it's like this is the piece that's been missing. How wonderful. Cynthia,
Yes.
can you believe that they brought us a product this full of nutrition? 90 plus nutrients in here, bioavailable that we absorb perfectly into our bodies, made the way we need, and purity at its top.
Yes, I personally say it's a prayer that's been answered. In
Mm,
the field of seeing people undernourished but overfed, I think it's perfect because there's no one to say no to on creating an environment and a garden of all of these minerals that the cells have been looking for. So
yeah.
I'm just very thankful. And I kind of want to tell the world, which we are. Michelle always speaks of taking the drops to the billions. Now we can take all of it to the billions and help so many people.
Well, what I love is that Dr. Plant had a lot of experience. Dr. Plant, he has the most nutritional plant on the planet.
Mhm.
But I
Yep.
love that Dr. Plant has worked with moringa in the past. He knows the power of moringa, but what he did is what we do different than anybody else. We take the moringa, we use all parts of it, the leaf, the seeds, every part of it, and we super blend it with ingredients, with product or with foods, with plants that are at their optimal stages so that you get the best benefits, the optimal stages. Um, Nobody does that. And then, of course, the shade drying is what protects all the nutrition, right? That is such a key piece of why we're loving Vital One, why it sets us apart from any other greens or any other product out there. Can't even call it a greens because it really is a tree mixed with so many other beautiful greens in it is really what it is. So the miracle tree will do miracle things. Can I just say one quickly thing what I experienced on a personal level, I started working out about a week before I got this product and I was doing reformer Pilates. I had never done it. Oh my goodness, every inch of my body hurt for 7 days. Then this arrived and I started drinking my Vital One. I have now been 47 days straight going to Pilates. Reformer, hardcore Pilates. I'm 61. I'm doing it with the 20-year-olds. And I can tell you right now, there's no way that I could have had that kind of recovery every single day if I didn't have this in my body. So you can take your fitness to another level. You can take your health to another level. It is, remember, one formula, infinite benefits. Oh my goodness, I'm just so excited. I can't stop talking about it.
Well, Cynthia, share because you've been on just for about a week now. What have you experienced? So that's what we love talking about. And maybe share also some of the testimonies of people who've been on the drops and then started Vital One, what they're experiencing.
Oh, wow. First of all, Colleen, way to go. Give it up for her in the chats. We just got to give her some love based on 47 straight days. And all because of cellular nutrition and the power of Moringa and Vital One all together. So I was not on it as long. I kept missing Michelle. Michelle says it all the time. We are about, what do you think, 8 minutes away from each other? Maybe in Oxford, Mississippi, but we never see each other. And so she kept saying, I got to get it to you. So she was so gracious to bring some back last week. So I got started and I was really ready. I was ready before the ready. You know what I mean? So my expectancy was up. To be on it, the first thing I noticed was appetite. Like, kind of like walking around thinking, did I eat? I mean, I was eating like, breakfast, but throughout the day. And when 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock would arrive, I wasn't ever tired, but it felt the same as it did at 10 o'clock a.m. That's what I noticed. So, what would that be? Energy. And I always like to say the greener you are, the cleaner you are. And that's true, but I believe that in the area of energy and oxygen to the cells. So I can say energy, and I'm going to have to say sleep too. I had heard it, and everybody talks about Renew and, the other products. And I was thinking, I'll just see. But I can truly say such a deep, 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 deep sleep. And when you awake, it's like not just up, you're up, but you get up. I mean, really get up. So that's my personal testimony. But around just in sharing and talking to others, we have one, and I really believe I think a lot of you've heard several people talk about joint pain. That's been a big one.
Yes. Yes.
Joint pain. And I see people hands going up on, I can see it. It's kind of like, I think we should say something. Look at the chat, Michelle.
Yeah.
8 hours straight. So if you've experienced something in your joints that's better, put a 5 in the chat because that must be a really, really big look. Look. Oh, wow. I mean, what can we say? And I can see that because we used to say and I think Colleen or Michelle, you can relate to this, kind of like with joint pain, in the herb world, we would use the term kind of like, junk in the joints, it's kind of like that's what it wouldn't move. Things would hurt. Inflammation would be there because the body was not properly cleansing. And so the bones or the skeleton system would release minerals for protection in another area. So it's kind of like I believe that's where we're getting all of this on joint health. So what I tell anybody, if you have not gotten yours or you still waiting at the front porch, because I'm telling you, you're going to be so thankful. And if you have not, order yours because it does fall under that category of one of my favorite sayings. How good can you really, really feel? So with the drops as an add-on, keep taking what you're taking. I firmly believe that as a nation, as a world, sometimes somewhere we got used to being undernourished. So when somebody see all the things that we're taking, it's a tendency to think it's in pill form like medicine, but it's in food form. And the body really does want to be fed so it can properly do you good. So that's what I got for tonight. And thank you so much again, Colleen and Michelle. I want you to tell us just how to get this in our hands.
Absolutely. Well, sorry, y'all, about the screen sharing. When we're on Facebook Live and I'm doing the screen sharing, it just does not work with Facebook Live as well. So I apologize for the slides not coming through clearly. But you guys, you are going to want to have the drops and Vital One. So get back to the person who invited you because, of course, if you are a part of our wholesale membership, which is only $29.95, $29.95 in the US and $37.95 in Canada, plus tax, you will be able to experience these products at the wholesale discount. So 30% off. So, of course, as you buy more and more, you get the product at the best discount. So I had the slides available for you guys to show you what your profit is and all that, but I'm unable to pull them up while we're on Facebook Live. So get back to the person who brought you on this call because you are going to get the best discount. So definitely, us ladies, we were just talking about this today at lunch. Whoever pays retail for a product. So if you have bought the drops at retail one time, you don't ever want to do it again because most of us ladies and men do not want to pay full price for anything. So make sure that you are getting the wholesale discount. And we like to say, if you buy 4 boxes of drops and then add Vital One and Renew and whatever is your favorite add-on to your subscription, you buy 4, you basically buy 3 and get 1 for free for yourself because you can share them with other people. So you're basically getting yours for free or can make an additional income off of those 3 boxes of drops. Now, if you buy 10 and sell 5, you are going to break even right then and there. That's going to pay for your 10 pack of drops, okay? And be able to share those with other people. So most people sell them at $167, which is the retail cost. So you're going to get them at a much lower price if you buy them in bulk. So again, get back with the person who brought you on. But if you want top commissions, we say get 30 pack of drops, share them with all of your friends. And I know you have at least 15 that want the drop. So that pays for your 30 pack of drops right then and there. And the rest of that 15 is pure profit. So who would like to get over $2,400 in your Venmo or in cash within your first 2 weeks? Week or two, you can sell them that quickly. And we say share them because the minute you start sharing them with your friends, you are going to see why we love sharing this message about getting the drops into the hands of billions. And that is how we do it, is sharing with other people. So as you're getting great results on the drops, you're truly going to want to share them. And then your results are going to escalate with Vital One, right? So Colleen and Cynthia, thank y'all so much for being on tonight. Colleen, we appreciate you being our special guest. And of course, Cynthia, you're always my special guest, right?
Michelle, you're always my special guest.
So truly, your action tonight is if you are a guest on this call, get back to the person who invited you. We want you to get in where you fit in and be a part of the army, sharing these drops with everybody we know. And then you add Vital One for that added multi-plant nutrition that we know is going to fill those nutritional gaps and just take you to the next level. So one last thing I want to say, y'all, some of the folks that have been on the beta testing have told us that their plateaus are past, that their plateaus of losing weight are now over by adding Vital One, have lost 18 to 20 pounds since being on Vital One. So if you are at a standstill in your weight loss, this is what is missing, is that nutritional gap. So you've got to have the amazing cellular nutrition in your body to get those results that you want. So I am so excited for you guys to join us where you fit in. Get in where you fit in. And like Cynthia said, let's see how good you can really feel and really escalate those results of the drops. So look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thanks for being on tonight. Appreciate you guys. Love you so much. See you next Monday night. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.
Good
I love you
night.
all.
Thank
Good
you
night.
all.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.
Good night,
Have a blessed night,
everyone.
everybody.
Good
Excellent.
night.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night.